Hi everyone, this is Usha Pandit, your Mind Springs English teacher. Today I am going to do some practice with grammar exercises because a lot of students want this. But let me tell you one thing, if you can speak English fluently, then all these exercises will be extremely easy for you to do because it will come naturally. And if you do not speak English fluently, then you will get confused and everything, possibly two or more options will sound correct to you. So it's very important for you to think about how you are going to develop fluency, vocabulary, structures, and you can only do that by listening to a lot of English. So make sure you watch a lot of serials, movies, good fun, sing a lot of songs, read that newspaper aloud every single day for about 10-15 minutes, every day, like religion, and you will find that your English will become stronger and stronger. Okay, so this is my advice to you. Do not try to learn it through grammar. So these are some of the exercises that are likely to come in your examinations or in your competitive exams or tests. So let's do 2 or 3 of these and then I'll give you a couple of sentences to look at, and then you can write the answers in the description box and show me that you have indeed understood. Not really, well, it will be different, small differences will be there, but just to kind of give yourself an opportunity to write the correct answers. Okay, so alright, let's start. If you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure that you subscribe, press the bell notification and like the videos, very important, so that you get these videos as soon as I put them up. Alright, so let's take the first sentence. The first sentence there is, please excuse me dash the extracurricular activities on Monday. So that's it. Now if you are reading it like that, it will not make any sense to you, and very often students who are not very fluent will get frightened of the sentence, say what is it, doesn't make any sense. Now they are asking you, they are giving you options there. It would have been worse if I had just left it blank and said, come on, fill it. That might be more challenging. But if we actually give you 4 options, like a multiple choice, then it becomes easier to choose but not as easy as you think. So is it attend, attendance, to attend, or from attending? Please excuse me. Now one of the things to look at is the verb. Please excuse, that is you excuse me. So it's got a subject, it's got an object, it seems to have both, and then you've got a dash, and then you've got something like the extracurricular activities. So what can it be? Please excuse me attend. So what does that mean? Excuse me attend. I can say please help me attend, but I can't say please excuse me attend. So therefore that's definitely wrong. Attendance. Attendance is an abstract noun. How can it be right? Please excuse me attendance, the extracurricular activities, is definitely not right. You can't put an abstract noun there after me. And then you have please excuse me to attend, which again, as I told you, attend, to attend and all that you can't do in that, and therefore it has to be from attending. Please excuse me from something. Now this excuse from, that is a preposition that goes along with this verb excuse. Don't have to have it all the time, but if you have excuse, you're often excused from something, or you're excused for something also. Suppose they are written for attending, excuse me for attending, then the meaning would change completely, but they haven't given you that option. So excuse takes 2 prepositions, for and from. Now you got from there, and remember, after these prepositions like from, to, by, etc., this verb form is always in an ing. You never say from attend, from attended, you never say anything. It will always have an ing. And when it has an ing after a preposition, what is it that attending? It's not a verb, it's a gerund. See, it is so easy. You learn many things with just one blank. Instead of just telling you this is the answer, okay, I'm going to put a tick there now and this is your answer. What is the point in that kind of grammar learning? Instead of that, I am telling you it has to be excuse from, and then after from you must have attending because it's a gerund. After these prepositions, verbs that happen are always gerunds. This is one learning you must remember forever. So whenever you see a preposition and an ing after it, you just say gerund. Close your eyes and say gerund and it will be right. Okay? Excellent. So now let's look at the second one. I'm afraid that owing to bad weather, all our plans for the weekend have fallen dash. I'm afraid that, I'm afraid meaning, I'm sorry, that's what it means. To be afraid, it doesn't mean fear something. I'm afraid is an expression which means I'm so sorry that this has happened. I'm afraid that owing to bad weather. What is owing to bad weather? Now you see this word owing. It's an ing word, does not seem to have any helper, so it has to be either a gerund or a participle. What is it? Is it a gerund or participle? There is no preposition in front of it, number one. Now if owing was a verb, gerund, noun, it must be, you must have owing is, owing was, you should have something like that. Gerunds are always followed by their own verbs, not somebody else's verb, their verb. So therefore owing is probably some sort of a participle. What you are basically saying is I am afraid that because of bad weather, owing to is because of. Adverbial clause of reason has been what has reduced to this word owing to. Adverbial clause of reason. If I expand it, it will become because of bad weather. I am teaching you a lot of grammar with 3 sentences. I am afraid that owing to bad weather, all our plans for the weekend, so we made many plans, all the plans have fallen, what? What? Have fallen down? Do plans fall down? Only human beings fall down. Plans will never fall down. Okay? So that's wrong. Have fallen in? Can only fall in love. You can fall in debt. There's a video I'm going to do on fall. Just take a look at it. A whole bunch of idioms. So this has to be some sort of an idiomatic word or a phrasal verb, right? So fallen in is out, fallen down is literal, no. Fallen through, can it be? Plans have fallen through, quite likely. Let's look at the last one. Plans have fallen off. How can plans fall off? Plants can't fall off anywhere. It's not something that's like a flower pot sitting on a big sort of stand which falls off. Plans, we're talking about plans. Plans will always fall through. So this is your correct answer. Fall through. To fall through meaning did not happen. We made many plans but they fell through. This is an expression, a phrasal verb which means was not successful, failed, did not happen, etc. So we've got that right. This is what I mean. If you are a reader, if you are a viewer, if your English is fluent, I don't even have to explain all this. You will just write through there without thinking. That's why it helps to do all those little things I told you. The third one I've got is because of this infection. Now a lot of people tell you can't start the sentence with because. That's an old kind of old wives' tale. You know, saying, oh, you can't start with because. And there are grammarians who ask, why not? So now they allow you to start with because. So because of this infection, now what you will see is, if I just say because of this infection and stop, what sort of a clause is it? Is it a subordinate clause or is it a main clause? Subordinate clause. You are starting with because. Because is always a marker for an adverbial clause of reason, isn't it? Now, if all that I am saying is sounding rather strange, please go and watch all my videos, gerunds, phrases. I have made a lot of grammar videos. Go and take a look at those videos and you'll understand what I mean by calling it a subordinate clause. Look at simple compound complex, that's another very good video. So because of this infection, therefore I am putting a subordinate clause first. Because of this infection I got, right, and therefore there is a comma if you notice. When we start with a because, we will always have a comma. So what's your main clause? I feel dash, I've been punched in the eye. Again another idiomatic expression, punched in the eye. Now I have got an infection, maybe I have got a cold, maybe I have got a cough, maybe I have got a skin infection somewhere on my elbow, or where it's a very bad one, and I feel dash, I've been punched in the eye. So what does it mean to mean punched in the eye means what? Somebody punches you in the eye, what will you feel? You will feel horrible, isn't it? It will hurt a lot because it's your eye, and therefore you can be sure that the infection is a very bad one. See? So it's good, inference. Now let's see what we put there. Because of this infection I got, I feel as if I've been punched in the eye. I feel like as, I feel as for, I feel that as. Only one is right, and you have guessed right. I am sure all of you guessed this. As if. As if is a marker actually for an adverbial clause of manner. If you remember, manner was as if or like someone has punched me. Now if I use this word like, I feel like I've been punched in the eye is also okay. You can use as if or you can use like, but you can't use this like as. Hello? Like is also a conjunction, as is also a conjunction. You can't do that. As for, see again two conjunctions, again two conjunctions. So you can't put two conjunctions together. You can't write because when, because where. You can't do things like that. Which, because. Can we talk like this? No. So two conjunctions will never come like this together. So as if is your adverbial clause of manner. How did they punch? So how did he punch? As if I've been punched in the eye. How did I feel? As if I've been punched in the eye. So if you ask the verb feel, how, you will get the answer as if I've been punched in the eye. So that was a good one, wasn't it? We learnt a lot of things. Now there are only 3 sentences and I've taught you so much. You need to watch this video again, you need to make notes, you need to write sentences of your own with dashes, you need to fill in the blanks and give it to each other. Have fun with grammar. Don't make it into a horrible starchy exercise. So I'm going to put up some sentences for you and I'll give you the answers in the description box, and you will attempt them first and then look. Okay, so that has to be a promise. So I hope you enjoyed that. Do go to our website, look at Language with Ease. These are my books, these are my grammar books, they are excellent. And you want to get better and better at grammar, you start doing this privately. Do it. The answer key will be on Kindle soon. So you can decide to actually invest your time in it, and you will get vocabulary, you get grammar, you get writing, you get oral work, you get the works. So go and take a look at it, www.mindsprings.in, and some of them will soon be available on Amazon. So till we meet again guys, keep smiling and happy studies.